How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carrison here as we get into another episode of The Boys. It's episode number 7 of season 2, the penultimate episode this season. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we do conclude things after it was a really great finale for season 1, and with just how this season has been, it's just been a really wonderful journey. So I'm excited to see how we do, of course, conclude things with season 2. So yeah, but really great stuff last time, especially with the exploration of Frenchie's backstory, really, and the sins that were weighing him down, especially in regards to Lamplighter and what happened to Mallory's grandkids as well. So a fantastic exploration there, as well as the fact that there may be trouble brewing. Homelander and Stormfront are continuing to just so yeah, I'm excited to check out this episode of The Boys. It's episode number 7 of season 2. Let's go.
What?
Are you bulletproof, motherfucker?
No, please, I have a family, please.
The influence of a Nazi. Phooey.
What a wonderful world.
Yeah, you've really fucked up now. Is he gonna kill himself?
You, Lisa. Mr. Butcher here has fought harder than we ever have.
Yeah, that shitty smirk.
We can trust each other.
I think we can trust each other.
Hold still.
What do you need?
Hey, being on the mend again.
Okay, we know what they were doing at Sage.
You called them?
Yeah, about an hour ago. Why?
Mom, they could be looking.
Shit! Ah, shit! Oh, shit! Oh! Noah. Hey, you're in the green room. Except there's no, like, you know, food or whatever, comforting sofas, all that jazz.
Almost did. Now look at me. I'm like the cuck in the porn. Sitting on the sidelines while the real heroes are out there doing the fucking.
Oh, what a comparison. What a wild comparison.
Because you're useless. I'm the cuck.
No!
Actually, you're worse. Cuck fluffer.
The
Hey! What's up? How you guys doing out there? Give us
sheesh. I have no words. Oh my god.
Same time.
Okay, this is insane. Hey, no.
Fuck yeah.
This is what's worse, the porno or now this?
My brother.
Oh my god, fuck.
If you're just tuning in.
Yeah.
This is your last chance to be a hero again. Come on, I mean, you want to be the cuck,
this
or
is
do you
where
want to be
he's-
the guy who fucks the wife?
Only the boys could be as wild
Yeah,
as using a porno as a
fuck the wife.
comparison.
I know I was no perfect father, but I never got a
Only
chance
far
to
from
say
it.
goodbye to Lenny, and I don't want that with you.
You didn't have a chance to say goodbye to Lenny?
You're the fucking reason he's dead. You let me tell you something, William. It's a shit world out there. You can't cunt. You're the one who abandoned him, not me.
Don't put that on Billy. Oh shit, is he gonna throw him?
You're a fucking monster. I just want to know.
Jeez. Looked exactly like that.
Oh no, they're not
Sometimes it
gonna.
feels like yesterday.
So they must have some kind of anti-aging thing for.
Something I want to show you.
Oh god.
Enough. Ryan, really like you to get to know Stormfront.
No,
Which is
I
someone I
would
care
not
about
want
very
him
much,
to get to know
and,
Stormfront.
I think you will too. So, I think we'll be around more. A lot more.
Yeah, that doesn't
Wants to be a
scream
family.
intimidating. No.
I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's only so much, like, someone, I guess, ordinary like Elena can bear.
Gun? I'm seeing gun. Javier?
Mm-hmm. We're making progress with these two. It's great.
No, now that you mention it, he did seem pretty toxic. Yeah.
Whoa, 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 you changed your tune there.
He claims the program had failed him, but actually, he failed the program. He doesn't exist. You understand?
Ah, okay. So he's toxic because he stopped drinking the Kool-Aid juice.
We curated a coming out story that America loves, and it would be really great.
Ashley,
Sheesh. They're still
for
doing
once
this shit.
in your life, be a fucking human being.
I'm really sorry, Maeve.
Really woke her up there.
Take a ride on your dad's roller coaster? Can I, Mom?
We can talk
No.
about it
Oh,
whenever you
no. She's outnumbered here.
I need to
And
speak to
it doesn't help that
Having a good
she's
time here, right?
chiming in. Oh, no.
Now.
Stormfront is making
That's a
things
great
worse.
idea.
Look, we have this opportunity to give him a childhood you never had. We can do that if he's here with me.
Because
So
out
fucking
there,
hard,
Vought
please.
will just come after him. But he's not going to take it.
Give you the information.
Fuck.
But I can't give you the information you or Grace came for either.
Yeah. The thing is, Grace was probably good cop. You're about to meet bad cop Billy Butcher.
Occur to you. The pain you cause sorry bastards like me. At the time, it was barely a blip on my radar.
Oh.
Tell me, Doctor,
Oh, shit.
what's your radar telling you now?
Fuck.
You want to me, but I
Code
can't.
Brown.
And their wives and their little kiddies. Your whole fucking family dies today.
Shit.
Or you help me.
Shit.
You're a doe.
Sheesh. He is fucking insane.
Started
Wow.
to bleed through.
Wow.
Oh, shit. This is it, 42D.
The way that he goes from sinister and then 2 seconds later, he's just charming.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Track. Oh shit, he just emulated himself. Yeah, let's go. Oh my fuck.
Fuck you, man. Shit, I need his hand.
Hey! Noah, fuck's sake. She just missed Huey. Oh. Maeve! Yes! Girls got it! Fucking oh shit! Oh fuck! Damn Maeve, ruthless as shit! Oh, the cute smiles to each other. Come on.
How are we gonna get out of here?
And then there's her mother there.
I know a way.
He'll give you a hand.
Needs his mother.
Don't worry, he'll still have a mother.
You! Oh,
Hey, Ryan,
wow!
Hey, Ryan! No! Ryan!
Shit! Shit!
No, please!
Kid,
Homelander,
fucking
you
unbelievable.
swine.
all you had to do was watch.
It's a cunt.
See where Billy gets it from.
I just... He wouldn't have this hold over you, and you wouldn't become like...
Oh, like, oh.
Sir, Jonah Vogelbaum.
Really got it
Okay,
sorted.
quiet, everybody. Quiet. Your opening scene.
The same thing that happened to Raina! Whoa! What the fuck? Yeah, he's like, oh no, is my head gonna pop? You didn't do that like 5 minutes ago?
What the fuck do we do now?
Well, yeah, what are we gonna do about this now? You know, with Mallory there as well, because I'm sure she was in that room, obviously, with the hearing going on. I thought her head was gonna get popped. So, obviously, there were a few key casualties, like, you know, Shockwave and Vogelbaum. We saw their heads explode. I just love the fact that Deep was checking his leg, like, oh shit. So, I don't know if that's just basic paranoia or if he knows what is going on, because there is no way of knowing at the minute in regards to what is happening with everyone just everyone just losing their heads, really. But at the same time, it looks like Homelander was a bit perplexed as well. Like, what the fuck is this? So, yeah. So I think it's just basic paranoia, because you're seeing a lot of heads just pop open, and it's just like, oh shit. So, yeah, but it does definitely set things up really, really neatly for the finale with, you know, all hope lost, Vogelbaum's done. So, yeah, and it's just a matter of just being stranded, isn't it? So, yeah, but yeah, there was some very intense stuff that came out this episode, physically, of course, but also emotionally as well. You feel so bad for Becca. Like, not only with the added with the trauma that she's already gone through prior to this episode, but this episode just doesn't help whatsoever. And you know, when Homelander took Stormfront to see Ryan, I knew shit was gonna hit the fan. It was always going to be. I mean, it's discomforting anyways with Homelander approaching Ryan on his own. So you bring a Nazi here who, you know, went as far to say, "Oh, don't worry, I'll be your new mother." It's. I don't know. You know, discomforting seems like a very generous word to describe the atmosphere, because they are two fucked up individuals, both Stormfront and Homelander. So, and yeah, now they've taken Ryan, so yeah. I mean, you know, it's interesting though, because I do find a very, very interesting element into things in regards to you know, occupying Ryan in this isolated area. And of course Becca sheltering him, you know, it does become understandable. especially with who Homelander is and her efforts to not make him into Homelander Jr. But there's also the matter as well that you could accidentally make him Homelander Jr. by isolating him, because when Ryan was upset about my neighbors are fake, etc., all this is fake, it was giving, like, especially with this isolated bubble, it was giving me Truman Show vibes. So and that's literally going to be the case, isn't it? I mean, the saving grace is Becca actually does love Ryan and wants to shelter him, wants to protect him. But there's also the argument as well that she could be doing more damage. She could be doing a lot of damage, and she could accidentally turn him into Homelander Jr. Especially now that that the sad thing is, though, I feel like he might be on his way, unless he does find something that is really, really fucked up with Homelander, and decides to turn on him. And yeah, I feel like he might be on his way now that Stormfront and Homelander have taken him. So I don't know, but I mean, with Becca, you could totally understand why she kept Ryan sheltered, especially with fuckheads like Homelander and all of that. And with Homelander, there is a little bit of that trauma in his backstory. Like, even Vogelbaum said that, well, when he was a kid, he was sweet, and then I went to work on him, and he, would be responsible to making Homelander into, because it's not like, obviously, Homelander was born evil or whatever, and like I said, Vogelbaum testified that himself. But yeah, he suddenly turned, and there's not just the fact that of course Vogelbaum turned him into the person he is today, but also there is such a difficulty in terms of Homelander's relationships because of the fact that he never had that parental figure. Like, there is that motherly issues, or the absence of that motherly love, that parental love, really. So and now you have Stormfront here, who's going to be a really, really bad influence. Like, she's already trying to steer Homelander into a more sinister direction, trying to warp him even further, and now she might do the same thing with Ryan, especially if she's taking on the mother moniker to Ryan. So, but yeah, a lot of daddy. I would say there was a lot of daddy issues in this episode. You could say, because I mean, it wasn't just, of course, the whole situation with Ryan and Homelander, like trying to make Ryan see that he is the supportive father, not Becca, but and of course, I guess Vogelbaum, really, if you really want to consider him to be like a father figure, like, I mean, if Homelander's all alone and all of that, and he is he has a responsibility in terms of molding him. Yeah, in some sick sense, he might see himself as a father figure to Homelander. But yeah, we also had Billy as well on more stronger, relevant topics to I guess daddy issues. We had, of course, focus on Billy and his father, as well as Lamplighter. And I want to talk about Lamplighter first, because, of course, he did emulate. He did set himself on fire. I can never say the word. So yeah. And at first I thought, oh, did he just screw over Huey and all of that? But of course, him setting himself alight, it freed Starlight. But it also, for Lamplighter, It's also a situation of he was willing to go out on a heroic side of things and end his own stuff. I think with the last episode we explored how much guilt he was racked with. And then of course we got further into that with the fact that he wanted to make his dad proud. And yeah, he wanted he wanted that approval from his father, really. Spending a life making a few fires there, and yeah. So there is a sad element in terms of Lamplighter's story. Like I said, in regards to the last episode, when obviously everything came out about what happened to Mallory's grandkids and how he was, because obviously that wasn't the intended target. He didn't want to set those kids on fire. His target was after Grace Mallory, but yeah, and that really fucked him up. And then we get further and further into terms of how just how difficult his life has been, and then it gets to a point where he's just so I'd say depressed and scarred mentally that he ends up taking his own life, but does so in terms of a heroic fashion, I would say, because he helped Huey at the end of the day. And not just that though, but he freed Starlight as well. Starlight, of course. The general consensus was that, well, anyone who's in that room that Annie was in, they usually end up dead. But because of the reputation that Annie has, it's a bit difficult to just kill her without making her a martyr or whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, he decided to, because like I said, I thought, oh, he's gonna screw over Huey by setting himself on fire, and Huey's just left here. But yeah, and not just that though, but because of Huey and this plan to rescue Starlight, he managed to rescue her, I guess, all on his own, really. So and I just love those smiles the exchange at the end. I mean, it was kind of awkward with Annie's mother there, and it's even more awkward when she was in their little hideout and all of that. Like, she was like a fish out of water whilst they were watching the trial thing. So yeah, but I really found it very interesting going into Billy's story, because obviously we heard a bit about Lenny in episode 5, I think it was, and how that really hurt Billy as well. And then we got to meet his parents. So, and more so his father, which I mean, he seemingly was a prick, and obviously you had Billy, who was just on another level. I mean, first he could see certain parallels to Volgabaum and Homelander in regards to that little exchange. In regards to Volgabaum talking about the fact that well, I had to go to work on him. And how that there is that comparison to Billy's own father, because of the fact that because Billy's father defended himself by saying, oh, it made you the tough person you are today. And, Lenny, no, he could never. So, and yeah, it is just really fucked up to see how, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Billy was gonna yeet him off the kind of balcony area, because it's a big drop, and he was dying anyway, so he's like, oh, I'm just gonna give you the shortcut, basically. So, and I wouldn't have been surprised given Billy's nature, like, especially with what he had to say to Volgabaum about, oh, this is gonna happen to your family if you don't help me. So, and can I just say, I mean, it's not the first time this has been shown, But I always just find it very, very fascinating the way he can go from very, very sinister, chilling, bone chilling, and all of that, and then 2 seconds later, he's charming. He has that very vindictive charm to others who are out the loop about the fact that Billy's just threatened their lives, basically. So, I mean, he did something kind of similar in regards to, I guess, the whole dynamic with Huey and Annie, I guess. So, but yeah, it definitely does set things up for the finale really, really neatly. Like, Billy's at a loss. I mean, Homelander seemingly is at a loss given by his reaction. He was just like there, like, what the fuck's happening? Deep's just like having a mini panic there. So yeah, and I can't believe. I mean, I want to say I can't believe that the church decided to like. It seems like Eagle decided to stop drinking the Kool-Aid juice. And all of that. Like, he didn't really agree to what they were, and they decided to just absolutely try to ruin him. But he's the toxic one. So, because obviously we're all not getting a good vibe about this church, and then they do Eagle dirty like that. So yeah. Also love the fact that hello. Also love the fact that we had Kimiko teach Frenchie the you know, her first, like, because obviously with the sign language and all of that, Frenchie has been wanting to learn and all of that, and gun's the first word. So yeah, but yeah, some pretty big things that happened in this episode, and yeah, like I said, Billy's at a loss, doesn't know where to go. We don't know where it's going to go from here in regards to what Billy's, I mean, you guys do know, but where we go from here, going to be very interesting. But yeah, I mean, I'm still really, really worried in regards to a few characters. I don't think Elena's going to die now. I will say that, because of the fact that, yeah, there was that sad breakup between her and I feel so bad for Maeve. You know, given everything that she's gone through, and you know, the plane incident really, really shocked Elena, and she just couldn't. She doesn't have. She just can't bear it, which, you know, you can't really blame her, really. So, but still, yeah, it was just very, very intense. This episode, like, especially what happened, and not just what happened to Lamplighter, but also Annie got pummeled by Black Noir. Almond Joy. But we also got to see a bit of his face as well, so it was like, but yeah, an Almond Joy. So I don't think he's dead, but going back to Maeve, because if an Almond Joy is the be all end all of Black Noir, I would not be able to cope. So, but going back to Maeve, just before I do close things off, I feel like she's definitely going to leave the 7, given everything, given how they have really taken the whole, you know, lesbian thing for Maeve. And they've decided to, you know, they've decided to milk this to the moon. Going as far to say, oh yeah, we'll get Elena back and all of that, and you know, they thought they just detached themselves from that humanity. But with, you know, Black Noir and how he was ready to end Annie and then Maeve saving her, there's already like this idea of like a kind of a split in terms of the 7, and now that crack is just splitting further and further, and I think Maeve's gonna walk. So yeah, but yeah, pretty great penultimate episode that sets things up really, really sweetly in terms of what might happen for the finale of season 2. So yeah, but I'm excited to see where things are going to go, so I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!